Nothing will complicate your life like money and things. We have this strange way of relating with both. I know people who are incredibly wealthy and completely detached from it. I know people who are poor or lower middle class, who are absolutely obsessed with money and things, and completely unable to detach from those realities. And I've seen everything in between. And I struggle with it myself every day. You know, I have to use money every day to do something. I have to have things in my life every day for different reasons. And the thing about money and things is that they do have this tendency to grab a hold of our heart. They do have this tendency to burrow into our hearts, and they rent space in our minds. And that's a problem. The reason it's a problem is because the space belongs to God. You know, the space that money and things rent in our minds belong to God. If we get too caught up in money and things, then they start taking up too much space in our mind, and they rob God of the time and attention that we should be giving to Him, that we should be giving to thinking and praying about how we can become a better version of ourselves, how we can live an integrated life, live an authentic life, grow in virtue, and all of those things that we've been talking about in this journey that we're making together towards Easter. And money and things, they're slippery and they're sticky. They have a very strange impact on our psyche. And as Jesus tried to explain over and over and over again, there's no universal rules when it comes to these things. You know, you think about the idea of tithing, you know, of giving 10% of, you know, the crop, which essentially was how it began, you know, to God, to the poor, to other people in need, but some people could tithe and live a life of lavish, extravagant, reckless, and in some ways irresponsible wealth that would be unconscionable. And so there's no sort of hard and fast rules. Another person could be tithing and making tremendous sacrifices to make that happen, and be growing phenomenally spiritually through the whole experience. And so I think sometimes we look to the rules as a cop-out. We look to the rules so we don't have to think ourselves, so we don't have to search our hearts, so we don't have to demand more of ourselves than the rules demand of ourselves. I heard an old priest say, someone asked him, how much should I give? The priest said, give until it hurts. For a lot of us, to give until it hurts, it would be a lot of giving. A lot of giving. When's the last time you gave until it hurt? I don't mean just money. Money and things, they're slippery things, they're sticky things, it can be real obstacles to the authentic life. And so my challenge to you today is to do something that requires you to give until it hurts. Okay? Now, that might be giving money. That might be giving things or a thing. You might have something that you've become so attached to. It might be your favorite watch. You become so attached to it. And it would hurt. It would cost. You would feel it to give that watch to somebody else as a gift, or to sell that watch and give that money to the poor. Or there might be somebody in your life who drives you absolutely crazy, and for you to come to that person and love that person, or do something for that person that demonstrates love and patience and generosity, you'd be giving, and it would be hurting. So get on out there and give some thought today about how you can give until it hurts.
Did you know that 71% of the people that watch Matthew Kelly's videos are not subscribers? That makes no sense. We need to change that. Subscribe today. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on another great video ever again.